Hello, trend lovers. Good evening. Good evening. Join me. Let's have this conversation. And let's quickly check our sound. Let's talk about Yinka, Yul Edochie, and the Edochie family, Linc Edochie, and everyone else. From that family, let us discuss. Good evening. If you are just joining, let's talk. Let's talk. Join, 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 join. Pull up, pull up, pull up, everyone. Let's talk. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I want to see if this sound is good. I believe our sound is great. I believe the sound is good. I believe the sound is good. Okay. Welcome, everyone. So let's talk about this never-ending drama from the Edochie family. And we know that the most recent person that is trending or that has actually ignited this fire again is Linc Edochie. We know that Yul Edochie started this drama. I don't even have to go back telling you people how this whole thing started. We have a lot of videos on that. So let's get into the main conversation. Yinka, that was just, blowing hot recently. That's Linc's now ex-girlfriend. Linc came out recently to out her and kind of distance himself from the nonsense she did by posting May Edochie's phone number. You see, God has his way of doing things. Seriously, God has his own way of doing things. Why did I say so? One thing that you will notice with this whole drama is the fact that people like Yinka are quick to criticize me, find all sorts of all manner of excuses to justify why they are against May Edochie or why they're against people like May Edochie. Some people say you're not the first person, you're not taking the second wife, you're not the fifth. Like a lot of silly excuses that we hear from such people. Then when something so little happens to this same set of people that are criticizing somebody else that something very bad happened to, you see how they turn around and they become worse than what that person they were criticizing have actually done. And that's what we see in the case of Yinka. May that was betrayed, you acted like Google the Fool, everything, dragging of May and all of this nonsense. May, you and Judy Austin, even when May lost her child, both of them were singing online and dancing. All of these things did not warrant May Edochie to come online and say anything, not even a word. She did not come online to castigate any one of them or do anything. But Yinka still went as far as dragging her since then until now that she just recently posted her phone number. But immediately, Links, Yul Edochie's brother, came online and said, look, I'm not in support of what my fiance did, although he was calling her wife before and all. And he said, it is good to be alone than to be in a relationship where you're working on minds. Welcome, everyone. If you're just coming in, please like the live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Good day. And we're like, okay, this simply means that Links is not, in for this. Now, what we see is the complete U-turn. Remember how Yinka came out and said people can laugh at her for what happened, how Links threw her under the bus. And I think I did a video. If I didn't drop it here on this channel, then I dropped it on Entertainment Daily, where I had said that if you look at this whole thing critically, Links did not throw Yinka under the bus the way she's trying to play the victim now. Because how are you posting his brother's soon to be ex-wife's phone number without having that conversation with him? Did you not know that your action was going to directly or indirectly affect Links? Because this is a family member. As far as we're concerned, the divorce between you, Edochie, and May Edochie is not finalized yet. So May is still their family member. She is still an Edochie. So not the Yinka that has not even entered, because from what we know, she's just a fiance. Anything girlfriend or fiance, you just do your hand like this, is gone. It's when you're married and then you have to go through all the due process of returning bride price or going back to court to divorce. You always go. But once you have not, tied the knot, seal the deal in the presence of God and man, it is just what it is. It's easy to just break up with somebody and move on. It's no big deal. Like, what is it you're going to be battling over? Nothing, right? But this woman went out and did what she did, not considering Links. Then when Links saw the fight, I don't understand how Yinka would think. Would Links be the most foolish person in the world if Links would actually risk the sanity, the mental health of his parents, their safety, their peace of mind, and everything because of Yinka? Because trust me, if three phone numbers were out already, give or take the next 24 to 48 hours, if Leo, the first son, did not drop that statement and then followed by Links, the next phone numbers that they would have dropped would have been Links, Linc Edochie's sister, the only sister they have, and the father, Sapet Edochie, and his wife. And people would have bombarded Sapet Edochie with calls. And some people wouldn't mind insulting him because you see, this new generation, we have people that don't even respect elders. People will not mind calling Sapet Edochie. So you think that Links will risk his family for Yinka that did not consider all of these things before posting May Edochie's phone number? So Links did not throw her under the bus. He just came out and said, look, I do not support what my fiance or my wife did. She's not a wife, actually. She's a girlfriend, the fiance. So I do not support it. And it is better to be alone. He didn't say I'm breaking up with her, I have dumped her, or I have this. No, he just said, I don't support the posting of May Edochie's phone number. I don't know about it. Because remember, people were saying that who gave Yinka May's phone number? It would have been Links. So is it possible that she must have spoken to Links before she posted? So all of these speculations were out. So when he wanted to clear the air, the same way his brother said, and he was like, his brother said something about me that I don't like. Leo, the elder brother of Links and you, did not say anything that was bad. So you Linka, liking it or not liking it, you can go to hell. You don't have to like it. Do you understand? You can absolutely go to hell because you're a very wicked woman. Leo said, I do not know this woman. Like, well, I know that she's my brother's girlfriend, but I have never met her. So it's possible that Leo does not know her that way. Anybody can know any family members this thing, but if they're living in a different city or a different country, it's possible to have not met the person before. So there is nothing Leo did wrong. There is not in his statement when he was defending, because he knows that people will most definitely come for his father and his mother. Should he risk because of a mumu Yinka that has no brain, that made a stupid choice without consulting their Edochies, and now their Edochies are supposed to take the fall for her? Now, after Links made that statement, the next thing we're seeing for her is people should laugh at me. He came online and broke up with me. But anyways, I was the one that threatened breakup. Have you not heard that before? Don't say it except you mean it. If you're going to tell somebody, let's break up, let it be that you mean it. Because if the person followed through, don't say, but you didn't even try. Like the woman, there's this lady that she said she was pranking her husband about the divorce. And she was really thinking he was going to bed. She planned it out in a way that you would really think that she was serious. And she told him, and he said, okay, let's go ahead with it. And then she didn't know what to do anymore. She started crying. I didn't mean it, but you didn't even make any effort. What effort? You're the one that brought up the conversation. So I don't know why people will start up something. Then when the action, when they, so you see, they see the reaction of the person, then they want to change. Do you understand? So, anyways, Yinka beating around the bush and playing this whole nonsense, and they're talking about he's going to pay back. Since this is how they want to go about it, she's going to show them. When she made that statement, everybody just said, this woman, whatever she knows about this family, she's going to out them. Give or take a few days, a lady called Laura, I'll not say her full name, a lady called Laura posted this and maybe tagged Yinka so Yinka can see it. It's like an advice. So Laura posted this on social media, said, avoid Pet Edochie's sons. They generally don't treat women well. Yes, I said it. That was the post. Boy, oh boy, did Yinka respond. Yinka that is judging me. Do you know how many people that have been saying from day one, since this Yule secret came online, that they've been bashing their Edochies, they've been bashing, but May has never responded to anybody's comment, go underneath anybody's comment section where they are bashing whether Yulo, whether Judio, whether any. But this immediately, Links came and spoke his truth that he didn't send Linka to post May's phone number. He's not part and parcel of that nonsense. It is better for him to be single than for him to be in this whole dramatic stuff, because he can already see where this is going, and it's going to be worse than what happened to you. So immediately this person gave this advice, advising Yinka to stay away from Sir Pete Edochie's children, that mostly the boys, that they don't treat women right. Look, Yinka's response. Sis, thank you for this. There's more that meets the eyes, but not all are guilty. Linc is good man. Linc is a good man. We just have different ways of dealing with things. I will not throw him under the bus so much more, says. We remain prayer. Maybe she want to say prayerful. God bless. So much more that meets the eyes. Thank you for your support. Uh, Jen is an awesome man. He has been my friend for so many years. I love you so much, my sister. You cannot even know what you did right. So if you left from your right person, they understand what you did right. So you can imagine, even though she's trying to say Lynch is a good man. So in other words, among all of them, it's only the Lynx that is good. But the Lynx too is somebody that has been married before. We don't know that whoever the wife, well, I don't know the name of his ex-wife. If she will now come out and tell her own story, are we going to know what happened, what went? But anyway, even though she said this, but the first thing you said is you concurring to what the person just said, but you're the same person that is dragging me online. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Seriously, how does that make sense? And this Laura lady did not stop there. She continued by posting another post where she said, if you want me to share my experience with one of the Pet Edochie's sons, say I. If you don't, say me. So it seemed like this person, after giving Yinka the advice the person gave Yinka, now the person wants to share the person's own side of the story. Maybe this is a name that a lot of people will start following because they want to see what's going on. Who is she? What's the encounter that she had with the Edochie boys? You understand? Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hey. Let me close this a little bit. Mosquitoes. So what's the encounter? Welcome, 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 sis. Welcome, Queen. How are you doing? How are you? How is family? Of course, now sometimes even me on this channel, I've been missing in action too. I just started posting too. There's a lot, there's a lot going on, so sometimes it's not easy to catch up with our social media dealings and everything. So yeah, I totally understand. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. So this woman called Laura is now asking people if they want to hear her gist with one of their Edochie's son. And you see where this story is now going. Now her own is Edochie. She's not even going, to point out which of the Edochie's sons that she has dealt with or whatnot. But this one is saying avoid Sir Pete Edochie's children. So now the story has brought in their father to the front line. But you see the May that was shown Wakashege, May has not said anything. So tell me, people like Yinka and their cohort, and there's another crazy lady that is online that they said she's on Facebook. I don't know, I've not seen her page yet, but it seems they said she's always hating and bashing on May Edochie. And we see other people that also came up to bash May Edochie, taking Judy's side and things like that. Look at Yinka that they've not even done anything to. She's the one that misbehaved. She's the one that is supposed to actually apologize to the Edochie families, as far as I'm concerned, because you are coming into the family. There are people, and I kept saying it. Do you think that other wives that are there, they don't know what to do? If there is something wrong that May did, do you think Rita Edochie and Leo's wife and all the other boys, their wives, cannot fight? You've not even entered the house. You're not even an Edochie yet. The mumu you're fighting for is still not an Edochie. She's not. Judy Austin is not an Edochie. She's not even recognized by Sir Pete Edochie. She's not recognized by the other Rita Edochie's husband. She's not recognized by any of the Edochie except you. and you've gone so far to fight and cause chaos and cause problems. And if Judy was a good person, won't Judy tell somebody like Yinka to stop? When you see where Yinka was headed, you will know that something like this will happen. You keep poking at people, they will hit back. When people were blaming people that were requesting for Sapet Edochie and the family numbers, I'm like, do you blame people? Different people have different way they react. Some people will not be those people that will want to pick up phone and call people and ask any question or harass or anything. But there are people that would not mind. Some people will tell you that since you like serving such nonsense, let them serve it to you. So look at Yinka, that nobody in the Edochie family wronged her. Nobody wronged her. There is no way you want to look at this thing that you will say Sapet Edochie and his sons or anybody wronged Yinka. Linc distanced himself from her because of this rubbish she did, and she should have known better. If you claim to love somebody and care for the person, and you want to make a big decision, don't you discuss with that your partner? Don't you just have a discussion with your partner to actually see the, just to, even if you will not take the person's advice or the opinion of, you just want to just have that conversation. That's what reasonable people do. You just went ahead, created a huge problem where this family would have been dragged. Do you know how many people would have called those people per day? Do you know how many phone calls? And up until now, that man's phone number is still online. He has to maybe change his phone number. Maybe May too has to change her phone number. Because you decided to come online and just post somebody's phone number like that. And immediately somebody is suggesting to you that Sapet Edochie's children, they are not good with women. You've already concurred. But for the thousands, since how many years now that this May and Yule's problem started, all the 1,000 people that have been suggesting all manner of, have you ever seen May go to somebody's comment section and concur to it, or screenshot that person's message and reshare it, or acknowledge the person? You're right, Sapet Edochie. Even people that are dragging her, that, oh, why won't she not drop it? People like the Mumu uncle, Baba uncle. I don't even know that guy. Like, I probably would now put my eyes down if I'm going to be covering this story too. If I'm going to be, following this and covering more of this May and you story, then I might put my eyes down to watch some people's videos, because I've just been seeing some nonsense that some people are saying, and it's not making sense to me. And one of those persons include this uncle Baba uncle, that guy on Facebook. I'm not sure what the full story about that guy is, but I know I saw his post 2 days, like the day before yesterday and yesterday, complete nonsense the guy is talking about on Facebook, you know. And I'm seeing a short video of where the guy, he's saying, May loves you. May loves you. If May does not love you, why is she not removing the Edochie's name? Edochie's name, is it gold? Have you forgotten that she ends, like, are you people stupid? Like, there's some people stupid. Some people just don't have brain. That a woman is divorced, the first thing that comes to your mind is that she should drop the surname. She ended. Nobody just gave her the name as a gift or a present or whatever. So she would decide if she wants to drop the name May Yule Edochie, she will drop it. If she chooses not to drop it until eternity, she will not drop it. Her children bears that also. She has children for that family. So if she decides not to drop the surname, she will not drop it. So don't use that as a yardstick to say she's still in love with him. She still loves him. She still cares about him. Some people just don't have wicked heart. So because you're not seeing her insulting and dragging and doing all of that, does not mean that she will want to go back to an idiot like that has no sense. It's not even about him having kids with Judith. It's about how he handled the situation. You must be a huge coward for you to be running things behind your wife's back until you're having kids behind her. Every day you have to see that woman's face. Who wants to be with somebody like that? And all most of you want to talk about is the name, the name, the name. There are certain things that when you are looking at it from outside, it will not make sense to you. But only the person that is inside understands the moves the person is making. And she's not the type that talks. So the fact that she has not changed her name does not mean that in the future she might not change her mind and decide to change her name. As for Yinka, shame on you, because you're the one that was judging this woman, criticizing this woman. There is nothing you did not say. There is nothing you did not do. All in the name of what? Trying to prove what? Tell me. Trying to prove what? And now immediately, they've not, in fact, immediately this man just came and showed you a little bit of who he is. You're running helter-skelter. I don't understand. All of a sudden now you concur to somebody telling you that, oh, these people are not good people. Like, can people just sit back and relax and just think before they open their mouth and say something? If you're going to be judging the woman that she's not a good woman, oh, May cannot live there, May cannot do this, May is not who she is. You have shown us who you are. This Yinka, you have shown the whole public who you are. For you to concur to this nonsense that this woman wrote, and you're really say, oh, yes, did they invite you into their family problem? You that you're coming in as a new wife or as a new whatever you call yourself, like, I need to understand some people seriously. I'm trying to pull up something. Give me a second. Some people are just horrible, horrible, horrible. This is the same woman that was bragging. Oh, I am the daughter of a professor, the daughter of an ambassador. The daughter of an ambassador will no get sense. No, is that not an insult to your family? You were quick to remind everybody that your father was an ambassador, your father was this big man, your father was this, that, and look how his child is behaving like a fool. That's how he raised you. That's the best he could do, to raise a mumu that has no sense. And now they've not even started dragging you. Your head is your head is spinning. Seriously, they've not started dragging you. Your head is spinning. I'm trying to pull up Yinka's page. I've not even this thing. I want to see her this thing. Now, by first blogger, you won't become. I'm looking at her page. I'm just looking at her page for the very first time. You know, now really by first blogger, then this one won't become. I can see what she's posting. No wonder she jumped into this, because I was really thinking about this whole thing. I'm like, is it possible that this Yinka is trying to just gain a lot of following so she will be able to start blogging? You understand? Now she reposts another person who said the greatest transformation happens when you stop arguing with who you have outgrown. When people are always talking about how they've outgrown, they are bigger than, know that such people have issues. Such people have issues. You understand? All of this one that she's posting photograph from a hospital and talking about, oh, so while all this nasty bullying, who was bullying you? You brought yourself into problem that did not concern you. Trust me now, if that lady, the other lady that said she's going to, what is it called? She's going to tell her story. People want to hear her story. If that lady comes up and start telling her story, trust me, one person that is going to start sharing that story will be this Yinka. Just everybody just watch out. One person that will start sharing that story will be Yinka. Watch out and see. Anyway, I want this live stream to be quick, and so people that are coming to watch will be able to watch out instead of not dropping anything at all. Like I've said before, I'll be coming in to drop short live streams, and so people can catch up, and that will be that. So off we go to our next topic. Off we go to our next topic. And for those that are busy criticizing me, man, I no worry. One by one, all of them are going to collect. Come on. He's always there to face everybody. So continue with the bad behavior that you people are displaying, judging, criticizing, analyzing the woman that didn't do you people anything. Not a word has actually come out of her mouth since your stupidity started. All this nonsense that his family is doing. If his family members had even said something, we will not even be here. We will not even be analyzing anything. They are silent and they act like at some point they need to sit that Yule down, and they would have told him from earlier to just close his mouth. Now, also, why is he not going through with the divorce and things like that? There are so many questions really to be asked. So when people are like, oh, why are they? It is shock on him. When people from Judy's side, or Judy and his and her cohorts allegedly are recruiting people to go and be bashing May, all of a sudden you will just see somebody appearing from nowhere and bashing May. Like, what is going on? What's going on? Anyways, I just want these live streams to be as short as possible. Like I said, I will be covering this story. Okay, so there are people that I really need to go on Facebook and catch up on their videos. And I think one of those will be this Uncle Baba guy, because I've been hearing this person a lot. And the past 2 days now, I've seen his post, his talk is not making sense. So I'm really trying to understand where this guy is come, the guy that calls himself Uncle Baba, where the guy is coming from, because his analysis on this May Edochie's and Yul Edochie's topic, his point of view is silly. Like, he's not making sense. But anyways, um, I'll see you all later. Okay, see you all later. Bye for now. And if there's any gist you want me to cover, drop it in the comment section. I'll most definitely see it, and I'll catch up with you all later. Bye, everybody.